And I want to shout out wildmansteve.com, so pop it in your computer if you want to hear some good music. Wildman also lent his talents to Hog Bottom this year and plugged it greatly on the radio to help that event. And Wildman Steve has been in this area in the southeast, has been one of the just staples of the whole scene, and we're proud to have him to be a part of Bibb City Ramblers, and he will be on. He's on one album already, but he will be on this album.
Cool. Well, we're going to go to another one of their songs now. We'll come back in a little bit, and he's going to plug stuff. So open floor, and we'll hear like shows coming up, stuff like that, and a couple of questions I'd like to ask, but we'll be right back.
I'm sorry. This next song is called Linwood Cemetery. It was written by me and Brian together in 2007, and it's about Columbus's own Linwood Cemetery. You ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cemetery up on hollow ground, rebel souls are sleeping way underneath the ground. Their spirits wander day and night, up from their plots they rise, remembering those battlegrounds where they lost their lives. Colonel Gall was a carpenter and built houses of wood and stone, till one day he was called away from his Louisiana home. Well, he left there a young man, now he's battle-aged and scarred. They say he was shot at Bighorn, took another bullet at Pickett's charge. And they say or no gambling man. He did not cuss or fight. He died, Bible in his hand. But now he sleeps eternal night. On the pistol and the sword, his daddy taught him to never lose, for the battle is the Lord's. Well, now when evening's cool and dark, no full moon is in sight, he pines for home in his lover's arms on a Louisiana night. And they say he weren't no gambling man. He did not cuss or fight. He died, Bible in his hand. Now he sleeps eternal. Is rusting and the weeds grow here and there. Shrill wind blows through tombstones and it seems like no one's there. But we all know better, cause every night he walks alone, looking for a way back to his Louisiana home. And they say he weren't no gambling man. He did not cuss or fight. He died, Bible in his hand. Now he sleeps eternal night.
Welcome back to this edition of Minstrels on the Block with special guest Brian Fowler, and for the second segment, Dan Davidson, who has run off somewhere. But we've come back for the section of the show where we give an open floor to the artist and to pimp stuff, and there's a couple questions I'd like to ask, though.
Sure.
Two things. One is, what do you think of the local music scene as a performer, as a musician, and fairly,
Okay, I'm gonna be truthful. Bibb City Ramblers has had a hard time getting booked in Columbus, Georgia. Our gigs are in Lafayette, Georgia, September 16th, September 24th at Harvest Moon. We are playing the Harley Davidson shop in Columbus, which are cool cats, and of course they like to have Bibb City out there because everybody knows we're going to have a good time and it's going to be some good music. And then at Westville we'll be playing October 2nd, 21st, 29th, and November 6th. We don't do much in Columbus. We don't seem to get much support in Columbus. We've tried. Soho always books us. Loft won't touch us. Hey Loft, how you doing? Give us a call. We love to play there. We do a good job. Everybody who's seen us, I'd say we try hard. We put on a quality show every time, and we play long sets, and we do everything we can possibly do to put a smile on your face and get your toe tapping. So I guess what I'm saying is, hint, hint, Columbus places. Hey, give a look at some of the Columbus musicians. I brought all these magazines and CDs and stuff in just to show people, hey, there's some cool stuff happening for Columbus artists too. You just gotta, book us, let us play. Everybody, let everybody see what the world sees here. Let Columbus see the Bibb City Ramblers. Hey, get on your phone and call the club and say, why ain't you booking Bibb City Ramblers if you want to hear bluegrass music? But Egatoid. Oh, speaking of Egatoid, everybody asks me, what does Egatoid mean? Well, it was made up by Chuck Waddell, a friend of mine who is, I cannot describe Chuck, although every now and then he would just scream, Egatoid! And what that is, but he would scream it with a ball and bat, the great exclamation point. That's the all-purpose word of excitement. So when you're feeling good and something great's happening for you, yell Egatoid. You might freak some folks out, but you know what? It feels good rolling off the tongue.
It's kind of like Zoiks and Jinkies.
Zoiks and Jinkies, exactly.
Spell it for them.
Egatoid, ball and bat. What do you call it? Egatoid. Yeah. In Kentucky, we don't know what that stuff's called. If you ever read my writing, you'll see, you'll see what you're talking about. But the Columbus scene, again, I've seen some of my favorite artists in Columbus, Georgia are Rick Edwards, Blue Harvest, Wildwood Bluegrass. Some of the ones I've seen. Again, I'm generally out on the weekends somewhere else, again, out of town, playing music and entertaining the folks. I'd like to be entertaining them around here. I do play at Grover's on Monday with Tripp. He's got a fantastic Monday night thing going on over there, and he does Tuesdays at the Loft, Tuesdays at Soho. I don't think the Loft would let Tripp in. but I'm not picking on your Loft, but I'm being honest. Egatoid. And basically what I want to see is I want to see Bibb City Ramblers playing some in Columbus, Georgia, and Phoenix City. And everybody seems to like what we do. Just pick up the phone, call us. We cool cats, and we'll negotiate. And we love to play music. It's the main thing. Music is my heart and my life and my spirit, and I want to share that.
And an add-on, if you, as a viewer, like a musician that you see on this show, and we have a wide variety, don't be afraid to call up somebody and ask to book them. Don't be afraid to let it be known that you like this person, because that's how your music gets out there for you to be able to go see.
No, that's true. David and Vicky with Playgrounds and things like Rusty's show here with Mr. Mallard. It's keeping the music alive in this area, and that's one reason I'm honored to be on this show and humbled to be here and to be given the opportunity just to even talk and to be candid and say what I feel and just shoot straight. Generally, if you know me as a person, I'm pretty much going to tell you exactly what I'm thinking, and it's not going to be harmful. It'll be something what I'm feeling. You know, I'm pretty straight up, and you know, you can ask Dan, what do you think, buddy? That's it. But you know, again, we're so happy to be here, excited to play some music for you, and you know, we're just, you know, again, September 16th, the Hootenanny in Lafayette's near Chattanooga. It's at the top of Georgia, and there's going to be some bands like Waller, Ralph Roddenberry, who's fantastic, us, featuring Wildman Steve, and we've done 3 of those already, and they draw 400, 500, 600 people, and they're pretty big gigs, and you know, some talk of MagFest and Sewanee Fest and some other things, big things in the work there. So Bibb City Ramblers is getting big and getting better, and we're writing new songs, and we're 4 years on. We just don't seem to go away, do we? So you might as well book us, because we ain't going anywhere. We might open some cases up down the hall from you
Awesome.
know, but we appreciate it.
So give us some websites.
Okay, websites would probably go to Facebook, Bibb City Ramblers Facebook, Brian Fowler Facebook, Dan Davidson Facebook, Jenny Woolfolk Facebook.